Okay, we have this nifty calculation sheet. Now we're going to make kind of a final presentation sheet. So a little bit hard to see, but you can do it on graph paper or a blank white piece of paper. Just retrace. Again, I'm doing this fast, but you should be a little bit more precise. Use your ruler. Retrace it, and it says actually to give it a nice, even a thicker outline, just so it's clear, because I really want the shape to be defined. Here you have this very irregular shape, but we are smart enough, we can calculate the area and the perimeter of unusual shapes. So on the sheet, if you want, give it a name, give it a title. Weird car, I don't know, I might call this one. It does say that you need to write your full name. So write your full name. I'll write mine, doesn't matter. Josh Seelig, doesn't matter where you put it. Put the perimeter is equal to, maybe your name should go kind of off to the side. It doesn't matter, like in the corner. And what did we say? As we said, the perimeter was 17 inches. If you wanted to put the wavy equal sign, because it is approximate. The area is about 10.75 square inches. I think this needs a name. I think this does need a name. What did we say? Weird car? Weird car. So this here is going to be my final presentation sheet. I'm going to quickly color it in. Obviously, you don't really need to watch me coloring, but so take a little bit more time. And then the coloring, honestly, is up to you how you want to do it. Oh gosh. This is a really weird car, for sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. So you'd color this car in, or whatever it is that you're drawing. Oh, it's green. It's a green car. And then what you would do is you would either take your phone or take your parents' phone or take the computer, however it is that you can take a photograph. So let's pretend that that's done. I could draw a person waving in the car, but it's already gotten not awesome enough to begin with. So what I would want you to do is to this is like number one, your presentation sheet, and this is your second sheet here, which is showing your calculations. So these are the two things that you would submit to me for homework 87. Please make sure to follow the instructions. I think when I've done this in the past, people have submitted things that have been too small. So you saw that this one here is 10.75. So this is the minimum size. It should take up this amount of space on the page, at least. So if you do it and it's too small, please redo it and just kind of make it bigger. It's getting a sense of scale. This amount of detail, I think, is more than enough. If you make a shape that's way super complicated, then that's awesome if you want to do all the calculations. And you saw how I kind of reverted to counting the boxes here. Counting the boxes is always an appropriate way to find area. One of these little boxes here is a 1/16 of a square inch, because if you come all the way back here on my graph paper where you have 4 boxes to an inch, 4 by 4, so that means there's 16 little boxes in 1 square inch. If you're using the graph paper with 5 to a square inch, or 5 boxes to an inch, then there'd be 25 inside of 1 square inch. That's on the back here. It's a little bit hard to tell, but you have this smaller grid. So you might be using that paper, but I think the more common graph paper is 4 to an inch. So have fun with this, and this is going to lead to the final assignment, assignment 87.